We
Yeah.
currently have no Discord audio. Yeah, I'll reset. You can reset the run.
Okay, how about now? No. Is that coming through on Discord now, or?
Well,
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, hold on. Seems I've lost internet connection there. Right, let me get through this so we can reset. That should be better now.
When I wake up, what do there? Is this even real? Only thing that can.
Cool. There we are. I'm not sure what happened. I thought that I might have muted myself in OBS, but it appeared I didn't.
You accidentally clicked into the other channel somehow.
The Discord cut me out, so I entered that so
Oh,
it would
that's
be
why.
easy for you to drag me back in. So I figured it was a problem with Discord. But there we go. Right.
Yep,
Yes.
we're all good. Whenever you're ready, tell me. Count it down.
Okay. Cool. So we will start in 3, 2, 1, go. So this game is Vision Soft Reset. This is a game which I am super excited to show you because it is brilliant. It is another Metroidvania game. This one has a couple of little time travel type elements in it, and yeah, you'll get to see those one of those momentarily. So we're getting our first boss straight away, and as you can see, it's a little baby Ridley. This dude's name is Sheravice. I hate this pattern. And we are just going to smash him. And as you can see, we've got these little grey things coming along before the actual attacks, and that's because our character Oracle can see the attacks before they occur. And so Sheravice, being the genius he is, decides that if he can't see it, how can we see it? So, yeah. That fight didn't last long. That is our baby Ridley, start of Super Metroid. We're done. We're moving on to the actual planet now. And you will soon see, because I'm no doubt going to get hit by something, one of the other little time travel elements in it where we can rewind time. This game, the text does require jittering to get through as quick as possible, and so I'm not the best at jittering, so we are going to be a little bit slowed down by that. Okay, we are hoping that we get a fast nut from this squirrel. We're not going to now. That's a slow nut.
That's. I'm not going to comment.
What,
you know where I was going with that.
Can you not see the squirrel throwing his nuts? I mean, what were you thinking about?
I can definitely see the squirrel throwing his nuts.
All I'm going to say is it's the mind it goes into, not the mind it comes out of, okay?
So does that Ridley boss come back for his revenge?
He does not. However, his boss, we do have a little encounter with. So, yeah, so we've just taken a save there. Now, anybody who knows me from Super Metroid knows that I'm usually very against saving in games, but there is good reason why we do it in this game, and that is that we can rewind the game to a previous save, but we will keep any of the, well, I don't remember what they're called now, the major items that we collect that we have picked up, but surrender any of the smaller items. So yeah, we'll get little sections like that where you're locked in with enemies, but we're not going to have too much trouble with them, and later on we'll just outright skip them. So we are now going to go pick up our first major item, which is, in this game, the Charge Beam.
Nice. Now, going back to that comment you made about
The Cryptids, that's what they're called. Sorry, go ahead.
the Ridley boss, and you're gonna eventually go and talk to his boss. So basically, what you're telling me is you're playing as a
There's our
Karen,
timer.
and you demanded to talk to his boss.
Why am I doing this? Kind of. Yeah, we are on the planet looking for phase crystals because they help empower our characters' time travel abilities. And so we're going to go speak to his boss to think. Now that's our first little skip there, is to go here. Messing this up now, and to go through here. So we're going to do this to skip ahead and get an item that you wouldn't get till much later if we were playing on like a blind playthrough. And that is our dodge ability. The dodge ability is super important to the speedrun.
Does it make you run faster?
No, but it makes you jump a lot faster. So we're also now going to time travel back to that save that I made previously, but we will keep the dodge, which is that there, and we will keep the charge. Now, this, obviously I know the code from this from anyway, but this, you would discover the code right in that room that we skipped through on the little, we went up through the top right corner, and that would allow you to open that. So, as you can see, I just jumped a really weird jump, and that is a dodge cancel jump. By cancelling our dodge before we get to the end of it and jumping out of it, you can get a lot more momentum going forward with your jump, and like I say, it's a huge part of the actual speedrun itself. It's going to give us, well, we're going to need it in a room that we're coming up to in a couple of minutes. Not a couple of minutes, about a minute or so.
Kind of reminds me of, at least the way you describe it, reminds me of the Hypers in Celeste.
Very much so, yeah, very similar principle. So these rooms are little puzzle rooms where you need to trigger all of these in order to open that door at the end. We are only going to do this once, even though we have to go through that room twice, because we're going to have an item that allows us to just smash the door down later. So this is again where we're going to use our dodge cancel jump into a little blast to give us some air, into a dodge to get up there. That allows us to skip down here and destroy this vine. These vines are time gated. There's a couple of different ones around the game. This one you have to get to before 2 minutes, otherwise you can't get through it. Now that we've got that, this is our wall run ability, and that's going to let us do things like, oh, if we can get it, go up here. And if we don't keep jumping over stuff, up here and get this. So because we are doing true completion on any percent, I would normally time walk back here. I forgot to charge my shot. There we go. But because we're doing true completion, we are going to go up here instead and get ourselves some heat resistance, which will be useful later. And as you saw there, the dodge and the wall run work really well, because when you lose your momentum, you can use the dodge to get it back and extend your wall run. So
Hey devs out there, just once, please stop giving us Variosuit.
now,
Like, I get the whole, like, okay, heat resistance is kind of cool, it's a callback to Metroid, I get that. But come on, let's get a, like, slightly different suit.
so this is one, you usually play through this whole area to find the 4 codes at different points. We've obviously skipped it, and we know the code anyway. So, yeah, this is going to be our next boss, and this is Geiger, who is the cat dude who we actually beat into his own base, and then he magically appeared on the screen in front of us. This fight is, to be honest, mixed bag. We did not want him to charge at us there.
I'm just curious, does this cat count?
In what sense?
Because then he would be a Geiger counter.
Yes, I had a feeling that was coming. So
I'm sorry, it was too easy.
oh, that's fine. Oh, we need to rewind that. We can't afford to take damage against this boss. Ah, come on.
So you're using your rewind ability to kind of avoid damage and
Yes,
play
and
around the boss.
yes. Now the reason we can't take damage is because we want to collect. Ah, you piece of anything. Oh no. Oh well, right, we can correct for that anyway. We can make up for that later, so that's fine. Basically, we wanted to beat him now with no damage because that would have allowed us to... Oh wait, might as well have skipped this actually. But if we beat him with no damage, he drops a card, which we haven't actually seen yet, but there is a number of collectible cards in the game. And when you pick them up, they allow you to do double damage to that boss on the next run. So, because we didn't get the damageless kill, we're going to skip back here. So we can't get the card right now, but we will get it later, because we'll have the claw for the later battle. And we're going to go down here. We're going to go turn some power on.
So was that Geiger's like relative, son, daughter, something?
Oh, the little cat. So, honestly, I'm going to have to try and remember this, but I believe he has like a special formula which he set up to fight a guy named Salatia. And Salatia is Sheriff Ice's boss, who we met earlier. This is not going well with me talking so much. But basically, he made the formula to make himself super strong and the claw to go and fight Salatia because Salatia was trying to get him. And yeah, we just ruined that for him. But it's cool because we're also going to deal with Salatia later. And as you can see, that dodge cancel jump just allowing us to skip over big chunks of land there. Pick this up. Now this is going to mark the decryptors that are basically considered major items or important items. Gold. We don't really need it, but we're going to get them all regardless because it's that sort of run. So we will be coming back to this area later anyway. So we are now gonna, oh come on, gonna go and meet Salatia, but we've got to do a couple of little things on the way there, and that is mainly set up some wind chimes. So we need to put certain notes in place, or sorry, remove them, because at 10 minutes on the timer, wind is going to blow through this area, and if we have that, that's going to open the door for us. That is way, way too much time. That'll be fine.
So are you fast forwarding time?
Yes, there we are skipping time to put us closer to the 10-minute mark, so that that door triggers more or less either as we're getting to it or as we're on the way to it. We needed to turn the power on for that. Otherwise, we literally wouldn't need the power for anything in this game. Nothing I can think of to remember anyway. So these big orbs are going to play a factor later. But right now we'll gloss over them because we don't need them. But they're basically our G4 items. There we go. Cool, we got a shot.
Nice. You got an extra heart.
Yes, now that heart will not stay because we're going to be doing some time warping in a little bit. So this is a card we're just going to pick up now because we've got a little bit of time until the next one activates. And it would help if I did what I'm supposed to do here. There we
I kind of wonder if you could, with your time dilation, just wait long enough for the boss to die of old age.
In theory, yes. However, no, because we only have 20 minutes to save the planet.
So we just got a $5 donation from Java. Sorry if I messed up your name.
yeah.
It said had to donate during VSR. Best of luck.
So Java is actually the world record holder in any percent, and he just took 100% back from me in the last couple of days.
That $5 also went to kill the animals.
Java respecting the speedrunning game. We have totally butchered this fight. I just want everyone to know that up front. In fact, we butchered it enough. I'm going to take a death so that we can get the damageless fight, because that was really bad. And thankfully this does give us respawns at boss fights. So
Did we have the donation read of Java?
we did. Thank you. Yeah. And again, yeah, Java, thank you so much, dude. It's great for you to turn up for us.
I think you may need to turn PGA up a touch if you have a break.
Oh, my word. So the game is going to pause very briefly while I do this. There you go. Should be up now.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so yeah, because we've now beaten that boss damageless, even though we died on it the first time, that is going to drop his card, much like the other boss we fought. And that card is going to, well, as I say, to double damage. So we are going to absolutely destroy that boss next time we fight them. But we've got our speed booster now, so it's rewind time. And we're going to go back out this door that was locked. And we're going to go all the way down to the core of the planet now. And now this is actually the bit where in the vanilla experience, or the non-speedrun experience of this game, you would be looking to have the heat resistance. We do have it, but we don't actually need it because we're going to skip most of the parts that we need it for. And that is the steaming water which is coming up. So yeah, we're going to drop right down into the core of the planet, and we're going to jump through this area into another area which has basically, it's like some sort of like storage facility or secret lab. But yes, the water, as you can see, I'm building up a nice red glow there, and you can get through that bit without any heat resistance. You can do the next bit that I'm going to do without any heat resistance, but obviously on the vanilla playthrough you're going all the way through this section on the left here, and you want heat resistance for that.
Do you have a quick moment for a quick read for the charity?
Of course, please go ahead, dude.
Alright, thank you so very much. So just a reminder that DPX 2020 is raising money for To Write Love on Our Arms. They are a non-profit movement dedicated to providing hope and finding help for people struggling with depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide. They exist to encourage, inform, inspire, and also invest directly into the treatment and recovery. This year is more important than ever due to everything going on, COVID and everything else. People have lost their jobs or in isolation, and To Write Love on Our Arms donates to causes that help provide resources for all those who need them. Couldn't be a better time to donate to this cause. All proceeds donated during DPX will go directly to Write Love on Our Arms through the Tiltify integration. We never see a single cent of it. It goes right into their, I don't know how it gets in their bank, but it goes there. And I also want to point out one thing is Kill versus Save for Super Metroid is currently ahead $205 versus $155.01. And in less than 2 hours, we have our first run that'll come into effect for, which is Slaughter's 100% Super Metroid.
Cool. Oh, dude, so Slaughter's, I'm looking forward to that. Everybody gotta show up to watch Slaughter's. Love that dude. But yeah, we're going into another little boss sequence here. Now, this is, as you noticed up there, we had that little thing shoot out of the portal, the decryptor, and it just flew straight into us, and it was a bunch of gibberish. As I'm sure you can guess, we just picked up a virus. So all of these blocks that we're seeing here are purely because we have this virus in our system.
Did we lose your thread?
Dude, what's going on here?
No, I don't know what's going on. He's definitely, you can hear him in your stream. He's still talking, but I can't hear him anymore now.
Yeah,
That's really odd. As long as they can hear him in the stream, that's fine.
Okay, we
Yeah, they can hear him in the stream.
did lose. It seems I'm having problems
I
with
don't know. It's different
Discord.
now. We didn't do anything. He
Oh.
was just here.
His Discord's been having weird issues.
Oh, I'm totally getting distracted here. So yeah, I did unfortunately. It seems they've lost me in Discord, so they don't know.
Well, they
what
can hear him.
the-
I'm gonna stop talking. I mean, I can hear him on the stream, so just keep going if he
Perfect.
can hear us.
Yep. And then Mr. Dodge, thank you for that follow.
Okay, so I don't know what happened. Then my controller also just had a bit of a spaz moment and froze up on me, which unfortunately meant it took me longer to beat that boss. Normally we'd be defeating him when he's on the top, or we'd be defeating those green squares when they're on the top, and that would have allowed us to basically just fall down the side here, straight through here. But as you can see, Oracle is in fact a little worm creature. So yeah, Oracle's a little worm creature with time travel abilities, and the suit, as you notice here, there are a number of these shells around, so it seems somebody may have been killing these creatures on this planet. Now, once we get into this suit, we are going to get rewound out of it, but we are not going to stop to find out who it was. We are instead going to start our clear up and do our 100% collection. So first thing we need to do, we now have the ability to get in and out of the suit as needed, which we need to access some of these locations. I don't know what's going on with my Discord, sorry about that. But yeah, so we are now going to go down and we are going to fight Geiger again. To get the cards. Yeah, I don't know why Discord hates my guts today, but apparently it does. So I am on my own for the next little bit, but that's absolutely fine, because as you may have noticed, I can talk gibberish for as long as I need to. So yeah, we're going to fight Geiger again here. That is a terrible start. Oh my words, this is terrible. Okay, there we are. We got the damageless fight anyway because of the rewinds. So, yeah, sorry that I have been awful on that boss, but as you can see now, on the left side of the room there, we've got the Geiger card. That's the first one we're going to collect. So for true ending, we need to collect every card in the game. Now to do that, we also need to save at every save point in the game. We're doing 100% true ending, so we picked up all the decryptors along the way, except for one which I've just realised that I skipped. But we will go back and get it on the way through because we can do that. And right here we're going to have a little chat with this lizard creature known as the Salesman. And as you may have noticed there, he has a similar green looking portal set thing to what dumped that virus on us. So we're going to drop back into this area, but this time we're not going to turn the power on. We're literally going to pick up this card and jump straight out. And it appears that I have now been restored. So yeah, we're going to take this save because we've got to save at every save point in the game except the starting save point because we have a save there automatically. And let's go. So this is our charge grip, which is something we don't really need for this run, but it is 100%, so we got to pick it up. And what that will do is when we take damage with charge, it will prevent it from... come on. Why? What is going on with my controller? So every now and again my controller just seems to be freezing. Okay, now we are coming up to this area, but we are not going back over to this tree area yet, the floatlands. We are instead dropping ourselves right back down here. We're going to tap this save point because if we touch it on the way over, it'll refill our health, and that's the one that we don't need to make a save at. Come on. Really, game? Right, and as you can see, this now is a big part of where the dodge cancel becomes super important, because it's going to make our moving around here so much quicker in general. And like all of this now is going to be a lot quicker. Oh, hit the speed boost. Oh wow. So I managed to trigger speed boost there, which is why I missed my shot to just break the ice straight away. This charge magnet is going to be useful for us because it's going to pick up things that aren't right next to us, which obviously we definitely... Yet again, my controller has frozen. What is going on? Okay, so we did skip over that previous save point, but that's purely because we're going to get that health. Take this save and then head up this way. Now, what's... Squirrels.
How many Karens have you killed now?
So... we've beaten Salatia, we've beaten we've beaten Geiger on the second run through now, and... down and save, come on now. And we're currently going on to pick up the last couple of items and all of the cards that we need. I forgot to jump to avoid them. So we are now going to get what is effectively the plasma beam of this game. The double shot.
Get all the plasma beams.
All the plasma beams. That's what I want. Now that spider can be frustrating because you are not immune to damage from attacks while in this state, and it can take you out of it, but you need it for that run, as you can see. Well, I'm
just
sorry.
Out of curiosity, does this game also have a planet explosion at the end?
If you fail. So yeah, if we hit 20 minutes on the timer, the planet is going to explode. That's the entire thing. Because we're not playing casually, we didn't see the sequence at the start where you find that out. But you would normally, on like your vanilla playthrough or blind playthrough of this, you would have a countdown timer rather than a count up timer. So yeah, we are literally just hopping along, picking up items, picking up these. So... what is the debate over Salatia, Salacia? Sorry, I've got to ask. Wrong button. You want to get out of the suit again?
No. Are you the thing that's inside the suit?
We are the thing that's inside the suit. We are. This is Oracle. And yeah,
I'm not sure what that is.
it's a little worm thing. That's what we know. It has time travel capabilities and can predict the immediate future. The shark.
So it's a precog fetus.
Kind of. I mean, the shark who is currently in chat and me and Ian are both devs on the game, so they can definitely give a bit more information. Java, as I said, is world record holder in any percent and currently 100%. So, you know, these are guys who know what they're talking about. So, yeah. This bit is for true completion, true 100% completion, we are going to have to do this little loop here twice, because we need to get this card, but there's no way for us to get back on top and have the card. So,
I think the key word is no way that you know of.
yes, if anybody finds a way, let me know, because I'm interested. Like, we can rewind, but we don't get to keep the card. But as you can see, it's not too bad. We just do a little swim round, hop out, and go and pick up our pink orb. Pinky purple, depending on which part of it you're looking at. Yeah, now, as I mentioned, those 4 orbs are basically our G4 keys. They are going to open up the very top area of the map, which is where we're going to fight the salesman. So,
You know, I always wanted to fight a salesman.
well, I'll be honest
You
with
tried
you.
going to IKEA?
I'll be honest with
Isn't that
you.
literally what Death of a Salesman's about?
I mean, we're a Karen fighting bosses and asking for managers, so we gotta fight a salesman too, right?
I mean,
But the
that's...
coupon said 50% off, ma'am. That's for McDonald's.
I'm sure nearly everyone has at least seen that if they've not experienced it themselves. There we go. So yeah, we are now going back, as you can see, through the hot water area. Oh, don't fall down there. Touch that one, because otherwise we'll fall way down. And here we go. Now, I hope I don't mess this up, because I messed it up twice yesterday. Both times on PB pace. Okay, we managed to save it this time. Yeah, so...
I think we're trying to come up with a sequel game for the Sharkta program to Vision Soft, where it's a retail management and you are playing a Karen.
Fair enough, okay.
Postal
So-
3 Revenge of the Karens?
Okay, we are very soon coming up as well on what I have to say is the worst card in the game to have to collect. It is real 50-50, and I'm hoping it goes well here.
Imagine trying to make a Metroidvania out of like a retail store.
Once
Yeah, that-
again, I referred to IKEA.
So you may recognize a lot of this area that we're in right now. It's because we've been here before. We came the complete opposite direction to get our dodge, which we are using to great effect here. Okay, messed that up a little bit, but hey, who cares? And as you can see, the dodge cancel jump just moves you across rooms so quickly. And we are just going after save point after save point after save point on our way to getting all of these items. Sineth, if you happen to remember, when we go back up to Floatlands, the area in the sky, can you remind me that I forgot to get the bottom decryptor?
Drake,
Give it a go.
you forgot to get the bottom. Sorry.
No, that's absolutely fine. So, yeah, we don't want to
But
take
yeah,
a lot
I'll
of
remind you.
damage.
I'll remind you.
We want to try and avoid taking much damage through this. One hit's fine. Because of this next room. This room is... Oof. Oh, this is not going to end well.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it's it looks like death.
Okay, we're gonna go get a quick health refill and then we will come back to that room. Well, this isn't when we're going for the health refill, but we're going to get one in a moment. We're gonna go pick up another card up here first.
Backup
Yeah.
strats.
Basically, the backup strat here though is move to the next, or move back round to another checkpoint, get healed, go back, try again. So...
wouldn't be a marathon without marathon luck, if you know what I mean.
Oh, 100%. Like, I hit this trick every time I've tried it in the last couple of days in warm-up. So, yeah, I'm going to call this one marathon luck all the way. I know I'm not the first person to have experienced it today.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I'm not going to experience it in a few days here. But with my warm-up run this morning, it's not looking good.
Okay. Okay, that'll do. That's what we wanted. So yeah, there's no way to do this one without taking a hit, because we need to take a hit there to get out. So yeah, but we've now got it. That was generally how it should go the first time, but it didn't, so that's life. And what else have we got going on here? So yeah, you may recognize this area as the cat's home yet again. But because we haven't seen the cat up the top, because we already whooped him down in his own little room, we don't need to worry about that guy. So as I was saying, we're going to cross through another one of these rooms, but we don't care about this one because we're just going to claw the door shut. Or open, I should say. Because we did open it. Okay.
The suit you're wearing kind of reminds me of another game called Warframe.
Yes, yeah, I definitely can see where you get that sort of vibe from with this suit. Just run up
I'm
the
kind
wall.
of curious, since the dev is in the chat, where did you get your inspirations from when making this game?
Definitely a good question to ask, because this game is awesome. It really is. Like, I honestly can't speak highly enough of... Like, I picked this game up on, I think Captain Dapper, if anybody knows him, recommended it. He's recommended a few games before, which I very much enjoyed, so I was like, you know what, if you recommend it, I'll give it a go. And by the end of that week, I was speedrunning it and going after world records. So as you can see, that vine down the bottom there has now changed. That's because we didn't get here before 2 minutes. So this next couple of rooms are a bit of a nuisance, so yeah, if you've got any donations to announce, feel free to go jump in and do that.
Or maybe tell us where the current incentives are.
Yeah, that's definitely something we'd like to know. Where is the Make Meta Eat a Bunch of Sliders incentive?
So that one, bring it up here. So total for the first day, guys, we started at 8 a.m. this morning. We are now at $757.73. Amazing. Let's take a look at these incentives here. And Meta's specifically, which was just added. Meta Eats a Crave Clutch on stream is at... we still have that first $50 donation, I guess. So it's still sitting at 200. We need 200 more dollars for that.
All right.
And that'll be live for the entirety of it. So we can pick away at that if you guys want to see this poor man eat a quad of burger.
Yeah, that's a cool concept, Shark. Getting it from like Edge of Tomorrow or Groundhog Day or any of the other kind of media where you're traveling back in time to do things in a timeline that you're familiar with.
Really? Dude, I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to pause here. There's someone knocking at my door. I won't be 2 minutes and I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, so they can't hear you. Now you can go. Go ahead.
Yeah, so
Cool. All
Really
right,
sorry about
guys. Oh, no, we're good now.
Now we're back with
Really
audio.
sorry about that.
Guys. Well, no, we're good now.
Now we're back with audio.
Yeah, sorry. I had some crazy person knocking on my door, looking for their dog. I just want to point out it's 10:30 at night here. So yeah, exciting
Is
times.
that
That has never happened
9:30?
here. 10:30 in the night.
10:30? All right.
Like, and that has never happened to me here before. This room.
Was it Karen?
Good.
Stop bumping edges. So yeah, as you can see, we're getting chased by this ghost through that room, and that is the only room that enemy is in. And he is a pest. So yeah, sorry about that. We are working our way now towards the finish. We've got a couple more cards to collect along the way, and a couple more save points left. If I can swim in a straight line, that would be useful. Now, yeah, that water sequence there where we're just running away from that ghost is... I don't know, sometimes it is fantastic, you sail through it and you're just like, well, this is easy. And other times you're like, wait, what? Oh, there we go. So I have to make good use of that rewind there. And yeah, Java is right. I am the world record holder in this category. But I'm not feeling particularly good about this run at the moment, so I don't want to bring it up because, yeah. But, okay, there we go. Now we're going to make our way now back up towards the Floatlands, which was the treetop area in the sky.
See, I blame the person that was delivering sliders to Metadog, but obviously got the wrong address and delivered them to you instead.
Yes.
Do you know, that would be beautiful, I'll be honest. I would very much like someone to be delivering sliders to my house right now. There's a really... Oh, sorry, go on.
We're talking about the sandwich, not the TV series that was a sci-fi series.
Yes, we are talking... Come on. We are talking about mini burgers.
Shoutouts to little-known sci-fi series that no one heard of.
I am actually familiar with it, I will say. Oh my word. Right, so now that we're back up in the Floatlands, let's go and get this item that I forgot earlier. Oh, let's not fall off there. Which, as you can tell, is super important to the run. It actually probably would have been useful in parts, but not enough to make it worth going for, clearly. Okay. Now, we're going to go and pick up the green orb now, which, if you have been keeping count...
I feel like there's more than 4 orbs in this game.
Nope, just the 4. But before we pick up the green orb, secret card. Yeah, so we're going to go pick up this orb now. And there's a heart up here, if you remember, that we need to collect as well. And even though we picked them up earlier, we also need to go and collect the 2 cards that are over this way. Because for true ending, we have to have them all when we get there. Like, there is 100% collection and 100% like physical, I think it's called, in the menu, which is the ones that you've actually got on you. But as you notice, as I said earlier, we don't have to sit and wait for them. Now, What we do need, though, because we haven't done... We're way past 10 minutes and we can't just open that door with the wind, is we need to beat these guys up so that we can get a little speed boost going through this room. Not like that, though. Because we want to go up here, and we're going to use it to smash that door open. Now, this time, we're going to do double damage to this boss, and we've got plasma, so every one of our shots is going to be double. So this should not take long. But again, we can't take a hit. Oh my word. We're gonna have to die here so that we can do this hitless. This boss has just ruined me today, I don't know what's going on.
Marathon luck.
Yeah, very much so. I'm just glad this game lets me restart the fight at the start of the boss. So yeah, we are literally just gonna charge over. And this time we are going to be better. There we go. So yeah, that time we got the quick kill. He didn't even have the chance to move.
And where are we looking at for remainder of run, if you have an estimate?
We are on our way to the finish pretty much now. We're talking a matter of 2 minutes tops.
Alright, I'll hit uploaded.
We've got to hit 2 more save points. Okay, grab a couple of extra items and that's it, but it's really not going to be long. The next room we go into is pretty much like the lead up to the end. So yeah, so apologies for this run going over as much as it has.
Oh no, that's fine.
Crazy people at the door is one problem, and terrible boss luck is the other one.
I'm blaming Cheese Reaver for making this true completion.
Well, like I said, I'm glad he did, because I actually really love the ending to this run. It's brilliant, and you'll all get to see it very soon. So this is basically our G4. We've just opened up the way with our 4 crystals, and so we're going to go up here. We're going to save here, and then we're going to go back. And the reason we do that is because we have to hit that save in order to be able to... Oh no, we missed another save. Where did we miss the save? We didn't take the temple save. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to apologize to Cheese. I have ruined true completion.
Oh no.
But on the plus side, that means you get to see us beat the salesman up instead. So yeah, that's a win. Wait, let's just go back here. I don't think I've got enough time that I can get down to that save point and back up. On the clock left. So yeah, my apologies. I will personally refund Cheese some of that money and yeah, make sure he gets it back on that, because
How long would it actually take? Is it like, it's not like you're not locked out, right? Is we just add more time? How much time would it add?
I would have to rewind a good few minutes, roughly. I'd say it's probably about 10 minutes added if we were to do it. Like, I don't have enough time left on my clock, I don't think, to get it now, unless... Wait, could I... Yeah, no, I wouldn't have enough time to do it now with the time that's on my clock, so
Okay.
Just go fight the last boss instead, and what I will do a makeup run, and I will send it to Meta so he can add that to the actual run itself instead.
Oh, perfect. That works out.
That is... I'm really sorry, that is really upsetting to me, because I was really looking forward to showing the true ending off. I should have made a backup save just to cover us for this sort of eventuality.
Well, this whole from start to finish, it's been anything but a normal run for you, I think. So it's
Yeah,
understandable.
I've been thrown off quite a bit here. But yeah, the world record run is significantly better than this as well, so you should do that. But like I say, you get to see the last boss fight, because in the true completion ending, we don't fight the last boss. We make friends and we sit at a table and play cards with them. But unfortunately, I have not done a good job of making that happen. So we are instead going to go beat him up, because he wants to destroy the planet. You may also notice that we passed 20 minutes because we skipped ahead to 1955 and the clock is now going. But yeah. I tell you what, actually, what we will do instead, I do have an idea of something that we can do. So there is a... too early. I'm not gonna get this. Nope, I'm not gonna get this. Okay, we're gonna have to fight this boss the hard way. It's not really hard, it's just gonna take slightly longer. And yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do that either.
And make sure to let me know when time is so I can stop the timer.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what normal time for this run would be when... I'm messing this up really bad now. Normal time for this run would be when we see the credits roll. But you can do it as soon as I talk to the boss on the last stop if you want, which I'll let you know, because we're going to jump out of the suit and do a slightly different ending. Oh man, this boss is really trolling me today. Really? Come on. Right, let's try and get him this time. Okay, we got one of the hits at least. Ugh. This boss today. Oh my god. Sorry about this, guys. This is an embarrassing showing from me. And especially sorry to the VSR guys, because I know you've seen significantly better than this.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, we're just going to put it down to
So
marathon.
I literally had never heard of this game before this, so regardless, I mean, yeah, maybe the devs had seen better speed runs, but at least their game's being shown off. I mean, it was
Yeah,
pretty
well, in
cool
fairness,
to know
you wouldn't be
now,
seeing this much of this boss fight under
just
normal
showing off more of their work.
circumstances.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, alright, let's go with that one.
Yeah.
Okay, we cannot take another hit, but he is basically dead.
He is a cool looking boss.
There we go. Okay. We're going to jump out of the suit. To which he just asks us if we're rubbing it in. And that is strip percentage, because we've had to change it at the last moment, and I'm very sorry about that. But that is the first recorded run, apparently, of strip percentage.
Alright.
So that's a world record, people.
Nice.
Hey, now you're a world record holder of 2 categories.
I am. So yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, basically what happens here at the end, the salesman, we rewind back to the very start, go straight to where the salesman is, stop him so he flies off, and yeah, that is Vision Soft Reset as a very, very bad speed run, but as an absolutely fantastic game. And I very much recommend you checking it out. It's on Steam right now. But yeah, if you're not going to check it out, donate that money to the charity to write love on her arms. So yeah,
definitely go donate.
Yep.
Well, no, you're
alright.
disappointed, but thank you so much for for running and being a part of the expo, anyways.
Dude, I had a great time. I had a great time.
As we
Thank
all
you.
know, speed runs either go very well, or they go very poorly. And when you put them in a marathon setting, we all experience our problems. So
True, but
I think chat enjoyed it. It was fun to watch. So don't be too hard on yourself. It was pretty cool.
well, I mean, the silver lining of this is, like I said, that's actually a world record for strip percentage, and so yeah, marathon
you
world
go,
record
let's go.
people.
See, positive spin on everything.
Like, we've got to enjoy it. But yeah, thank you to Metadog for holding this event. Thank you to PGA, who is just ever present around here, in fairness to you. And please, guys, just drop some money on this charity. There's some great incentives. Let's force Meta to eat, was it 20 sliders on
20
stream?
sliders.
On stream. Come on, people. You want to see this happen.
Yeah, get him to eat 20 sliders, and then force me to go to Dev Room in Celeste, because that is a treat.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and
Alright, thank
great fun,
you.
guys. Thanks very much.
We're gonna do a quick flip there now because we're gonna try and keep close.